When I paint a pine tree, I usually start with a straight line.
Is that straight?
Go ahead and start with that. If you feel more comfortable adding in some branches, now is the time to add those. Or for this one, I thought I would just wing it.
Ooh, wing it.
I'm using this dark olive green color and I'm jumping right into making the strokes in the direction of the branches. I'm starting from the top and working my way to the bottom. So I just used an angled brush. I thought it gave a nice effect. This is where you're going to decide how wide you want the tree to be, what kind of spacing you want between the branches, if you want spacing at all. You're going to be laying the foundation for the whole shape of the tree at this point. So everything else that we're going to paint, it's mostly going to be put on top, and we're going to use two lighter colors. So a lot of this green, in fact, will be covered up. So I'm not stressing too much about how pretty
what?
The inside looks, like the core and the green, like making it smooth or anything. I just want the general shape, especially around the edges, making sure that I get exactly where I want the branches.
I really love this tree. She paid me to say that.
Next, I'm using this sky blue for the snow on the ground, and I'm also going to use it for the snow on the tree. I did switch to a round brush here because I wanted the snow on my tree to look like there was a fresh dump of snow, not just a skiff.
A skiff?
By the way, if you know that terminology, you are my people. Welcome. Stick around. Keep using the angle brush though if you want. It's your choice. It's going to look a little bit more like a lighter dusting of snow, but if that's what you're going for, you're welcome to do that. And you're welcome for all this snow information. Okay, so as you can see, I'm placing this blue color on the branches, keeping in mind that the green it's gonna basically always be poking out from underneath. So unless this tree was in a blizzard, the snow should be sitting on the top of the branches. I'm trying to be a little bit sporadic with my shapes. They kind of taper upwards, actually. So the widest part is gonna be at the bottom of these blobby shapes. Some parts connect to other shapes and some don't. The biggest thing to remember here though is you don't want to do the same thing over and over again. Vary the sizes. Generally you want the smaller shapes at the top and the larger ones at the bottom. Keep it random.
Oh, we will.
So once you feel your snow looks the way you have always hoped and dreamed, we can move to adding the highlights using white.
Contaminated.
So I highlighted the ground snow a little bit and then I headed up to the tree. So I often have light coming from the left side of my pictures, so you are welcome to use the right. Just start adding highlights on the tips of the branches. Try to imagine where sunlight would naturally hit on a branch of heavy snow and add the white there. Again, I would suggest trying to be a bit more sporadic with the shapes and sizes of your highlights, keeping in mind bigger branches would appreciate a bigger highlight.
Didn't know branches appreciate things.
Let's speed up the rest of these highlights and the touch-ups. Just remember, in real life, take your time. Just stop when it feels like it's complete. Which means it's a good time to consider subscribing to my channel. As well, giving this video a thumbs up. Each thumbs up you give will be pledged to the general happiness of both cute and ugly cats worldwide. So, it matters.
I mean, that's a solid argument.
As you can see, making subtle changes to how you paint the tree will change the outcome. But it's a really good painting on its own. You can also add it to a full winter landscape if you want. Or summer, your choice. Either way, thanks for watching and stay tuned because I have more things to share with you. Bye!
Hey, that was a good video. I'm gonna send it to all my friends.